Roll in strike package Bravo on unknown target. I authenticate Tango Whiskey.
Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This time it's none other than the MPM-13 Masterpiece movie series, Decepticon Blackout and Scorponok. And that box art looks gorgeous. We're going to take a look at the side there, and you got the SIKORSKY on the side with Scorponok. You got on the back, it does this, that, and the other, and X amount of steps. And some more beautiful, that's kind of like what I saw when it was on the shelf, and it was just gorgeous. There was not a place set for it. I don't think it sets till the 31st, but there is no street date lock on it. And with that said, let's show you the UPC. Pause and scan here for those looking. And the top of the box denoting that it was 15 years in this guy. Yeah, finally got him out. This is probably the one I wanted all along. Thanks again for watching my quick reviews. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and thanks again for tuning in. Here we go. The outside of this is heavy duty and sturdy, but this piece right here on the inside is not. It's not in plastic no more. And now we'll try to get this on out and let you see what it looks like with the new stuff now when it's an MP. It used to be really nice plastic packing it in, but as you can see, he's all packed in the cardboard prison. And yeah, it's got the little tissue paper. I'm not a big fan of that, but I totally get why they're doing it these days like that. So, and just to kind of get a look at that beautiful face sculpt right there already. We're gonna take a closer look once I get this guy deboxed. Thanks again for watching. I'm all taped up. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's get this guy undone. I can tell you it's safe to say I'm not a fan of the origami cardboard prison that he was in. So I was gonna put that back in the box just in case. And here is Blackout on the turntable. Just out of the box, amazing that you can pose this right away into that one, one sheet that you have of him. This guy can do it. This guy is so articulated and just looks so amazing in hand. I'm so glad I got this guy today, and just wow. I mean, the intricate details, the face and all that. Let me get this guy stood up straight, and daggone, this is awesome. We're gonna get on that detailing first, but I'm telling you, this thing is so immaculately detailed, so immaculately painted. Let's focus here on the chest and the head section first. You can see into those red eyes. You can see the Decepticon emblem into his face, and the dry brush details that's in there in the chest. You can see into his chest cavities there, the robot bits and parts. Everything is just immaculately done. I love the green. It's in the top windows there. It makes it look like a real aircraft, right down to the little thing that sends out the blackout shockwave, and the fuel rod. And then we're going to go on into the hand detail there, and everything is just way wickedly done, man. I mean, just wow. No step, you don't say. You can see the rivets in his hand, like if he's reaching down for the node, and then there's the rivets on the side. I mean, just wow. And that arm is just on a nice ratchet itself, and he's clickety. Going into the waist, this has got a little thing that goes into the transformation there. Just really nicely done. Oh, speaking of which, we'll get into that articulation thing here in a minute. Everything's like on a clickety, ratchety, but like going down and looking at the sides of the knees, and this thing is awesome. I just can't believe that they finally got this MPM out here in time for the 15th anniversary, and everything is stable and whatnot, and I just can't get over this. This is just a really awesome piece altogether. I'm going to try to move into the articulation. Starting off with the feet, you got the ankle rocker, and you can go like this and back up like that. The toes got a little articulation there. I don't think, it's got a little bit in the back due to transformation there. And that rocker is pretty extreme. Going on into the knee, you got the double knee joints. You can make it as tall as you want. You can make it as short as you want, however you see fit. Working on up to the waist here, you got an amazing waist swivel. So I can't get it to seem to come out and do it. But you got waist swivel that is unhindered there. I mean, I just didn't think that we'd get a waist into this with this like this. I can't believe this. And then the arm has got a ratchet there at the shoulder. The nice little ratchets there at the elbow. And the hand has got articulated fingers. You can move them in and around. You got the thumb, you can open it up, you can close it, you can do what you need to do. It has left to right. This thing is a beast on articulation. And then you can go out to the side there with that. So that's a really neat way that they did this. And then the head, you got, look down that far, you can look way up like that, and you can go that far left or that far right. And just, dude, that face again. Yeah. And then we'll get back and look at on the back. You got a spot for Scorponok to go right here on the back of this beast. And these things are a little bit, you know, this is his one downfall no matter what the piece is. It's these blades, but this is a cleaner job than even like the leader version on the Studio series. And what masterpiece would not be complete without its said accessories? Let's get this. And accessories that good old Blackout comes with there. He's got these awesome looking Gatling guns that will tab in using this tab right here. Just want to show you that. They got that ×2. So you got 2 of those awesome Gatling guns ready to rock and roll. You have a nicely detailed Scorponok. There's some articulation there and a tail, and it can do different things, and it can lock in to go back into the back of the on his back and or in the helicopter mode. We'll get to that a little bit later. These are articulated like right here. I don't think it's got any up and down that I can tell. It looks like it would have some up and down, but it doesn't. It's got some pivot there in the head to do like a little headbutt, I guess. But it's really, it's die cast in the middle and nicely painted and detailed throughout. Here's a look at the bottom. You can see that die cast there, and just amazing. Oh, it has a little bit more of a joint there. Maybe it was put together back. I know it's not backwards because that's the top. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there's that guy and the detail, and you can kind of get the little scorpion tail thing going on. I kind of wish it had another joint of articulation there to match that up and whatnot. It looks like it can cover his face and hide for the barrage of the gunfire. But that's Scorponok. He comes with this awesome blade weapon that he uses, the melee weapon, and this is neat. Whenever he transforms, it does have like its own little thing that you can spin it back around for later, and you'll see how that fits together for the helicopter mode. It's really cool that they thought this out and did this right, and it frees so good. I mean, free spins better than I thought it would, and it's not Springer good, but it's pretty awesome. And then it comes with 2 blast effects. You got this guy that goes in the main part of the chest. It's got a nice sparkly material there and looks really great. So that can go into that chest mounted area when I get into it here in a minute. And he's got this other barrage of missile fire that if these were painted, I think this would look better, but that's just what they got, and it goes into one of the Gatling guns, I do believe. So you can just like, the Gatling gun shoots off the missiles there. So there you go. That's what that does. So let me get this guy armed up. Of note, this little tab goes with this little spot right here so that he tabs into the back securely. And you can go and put him in there however you want to. Boom, there he is, he's on there. So we got Scorponok on his back, ready to rock and roll. And he does got a little ball joint kind of thing going on with his arm there. So there's that. Here's Blackout spraying fire with the blast effect from the Gatling gun on his arm. It looks really good. Like I said, the detail is just like top notch. I'm gonna try to zoom in on that. And up we go. Boom, look at that. That is amazing. A better and closer look, sorry about that. Just absolutely amazing, the detail. And here he is showing off his spinning blade of doom right there on his right arm. It just pegs into the little hole right here on the side of his hand so that he can just chop up anything. It's got 2 free moving joints. The other 2 are locked into place, and it's just really nice that they really did think about all the little things for this guy. So that's really awesome. And to get to that chest weapon, you got to take and pull this out and then rotate this forward, and then you can put in the blast effects just like so. And Blackout can deal out the bevy of pain there. However you want to do it. I'll probably never use those again. He's just an awesome piece. I'm gonna do one more 180 on the table just to kind of show this off a little bit more. Just how really intricate the detail is. And I was wondering where stuff is at, but you can see stuff tucked away. And that's the thing that's so beautiful about this. Outside of this piece right here, everything else is connected, and Scorponok, everything else is like connected there, and the guns. So I mean, it's like everything that you need for a helicopter, it's all in there. And just amazing piece to have in hand. So let me get this guy converted and we'll go over his helicopter mode. Thanks again for watching. Of particular note, these instructions, by the way, have a whole lot of steps. We're up to 64 right there on the front, and on the back we get up to 65, 75, 76, 77. Oh, 83, 84, 85, 86, 88 steps to get this thing converted into the helicopter mode. Oh, I just had to show you guys that. So I'll be a moment or two getting this thing transformed, but it'll be a split second for you. Thanks again for watching.
Here's a sense of skill if you've got the robot legs like in its most lowest configuration on Blackout next to Springer. He can be much taller in that squat.
Here he is in his helicopter mode, and I gotta say, the engineers, 4500X, the engineers did something right on this thing. This is awesome. You can like spin that forever in a day. You can go back around over here and you can spin this guy forever. So I mean, you can get that whole both action thing going on, and then he stops and then transforms. And you see how it just, you know, looks here. You got 4500X right here on the front of the craft, and that cockpit is beautiful. It's beautiful how all this changes into this piece here, and it's solid. It's like all together. It's not going to go anywhere. And the paintwork on the windows is just, you know, awesome. And you go down the side, you got the Air Force logo there on the back. And then this is the real beauty of the beast, is the belly of the beast has a belly. That is spectacular. And real rolling wheels. I wish that those would, you know, fold up into the bottom of it like in real life, but I mean, this is as close as to that with Hasbro we're going to get. And like Hot Shadow is no longer on my radar, because this guy, he succeeds in all the categories. You can lower this ramp down and see that there's an actual place for Scorponok right here on this, using those tabs there. I'm going to get that in there real quick. He tabs in two places underneath there, and one right there in the back underneath the abdomen, and just it'll fold up also awesomely and conceal. Boom. And then keep going around the side. You got 4500X on there, danger keep away, and even smaller print, no hand hold. Don't hold your hand around the spinning blades because it may chop your head off. There's that, and it just, even the detailing on the thrusters are just really, really impeccable. And that front just looks amazing. I just can't believe this. Now we're going to get a comparison with the only other thing it needs to be compared to, I do believe. And it's basically Commander class Blackout or Grindor from Leader class, but are actually the engineering perfected in the Masterpiece versus the Leader class figure. And just to look at all the angles, it's kind of odd. I just set it on there, and that's how the helicopter blade's set there with the other one too. So it's just really wild. Tail ends didn't align, but yeah, those are wondering if it's worth it at all. Wonder no more. Some final thoughts for 4500X. And/or Blackout is, this thing is amazing. I cannot believe how the engineering is, that they got everything together there, and it's together, and it's like not gappy, and even though with all the panels, it's seamless. I mean, as I keep going around the sides here and look at it one more time, this thing is amazing. Amazing feat of engineering. Good job, engineers. And if you can find it, pick it up. It's worth it every bit. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and thank you to all those who have done so already. Have an excellent day out there. Till all are one.